What's up, fight fans? Welcome to Mr. Mustache MMA News. Today, I want to discuss this Saturday's fight between Joel Alvarez versus Yaroslav Amosov, UFC 328. But guys, before we get into it, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button to continue getting more MMA content by yours truly. Help the channel grow. All right, guys, getting right into it. This is a fun fight. You have Amosov, who the former Bellator champion, has come over to the UFC, dispatched Neil Magny in the very first round. Very impressive, dominant, just kind of ran right through him. So it's looking good for him on, the early part of his UFC run. It didn't end so well for his Bellator run, but I mean, at one point, 27-0. I mean, a lot of decisions. He's a bit of a grappler, but he has like this really weird, awkward style, awkward pressure. Fights like with this weird confidence, very fluid. Really good at controlling the fight, controlling the pace. He's not going to take unnecessary risks. But sometimes that can go to his detriment. Fight with Jason Jackson where he lost, He wasn't really able to keep up his pace against a guy who was just as strong, just as willing, and willing to kind of go that distance with him, play that fight with him. And once Amosov kind of gassed out, Jason Jackson was able to take advantage of the situation and chin him, get the belt, and end his Bellator run, end his undefeated run. Now, I think that he has kind of gone back to his bread and butter, what makes him good. I mean, he's riding a 2-fight win streak, both in the first round, both anaconda chokes. But against Joel Alvarez, 33 years old, tall, long, and lanky for a welterweight. Now, he is a former lightweight, but he is coming off of his welterweight debut against Vicente Luque. But this is a guy here who also, he has 17 submissions. He's going to be just as good, just as strong on the ground. I think if he's going to be able to do anything, it's probably going to be on the feet, but I don't know if that's going to happen. I think Joel Alvarez, he's really bladed, fights really long, good elbows, good knees. I see him getting the job done in this fight. When he's lost, it was to Arman Sarukian, which I think was a cut. Damir Ismagulov 6 years ago. He got KO'd back in 2015. Now, he hasn't really fought massive competition. The best guy he did fight was Arman, but he knocked out Jakar Close. Good fight. Mark Diakisi, pretty decent opponent. But Amosov, he's got the win over Storley. He's got the win over Lima. Neil Magny. This is probably one of the few fights on this entire card where I honestly don't really know what's going to happen. I feel like a lot of people are going to be on the Amosov train, but I feel like I'm going risky here, and I think Joel Alvarez is going to get the job done. I keep looking at, I just feel that, I think it's just going to be strength, physicality. Amosov can knock Joel out, but Joel can also knock out Amosov. You know? I'm going Alvarez. I'm just going to go Alvarez with this fight. I'm not confident, but that's my final pick on this fight. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. Who do you have? Do you guys have Alvarez? Do you guys have Amosov? And why? I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on that. Mr. Mustache, MMA News out. Let's fucking go, fight fans.